Do you want softer, smoother skin without the harsh chemicals? If you do, you have made it to the right video, because in the next coming minutes, I'm going to be showing you how to make a creamy oatmeal face wash that's gentle, nourishing, and also easy to create at home. So this recipe is perfect for those with dry and sensitive skin, and so you don't want to miss it. Before we get started, let's go over some of the ingredients. And for this formula, I'm using a combination of both water-based and oil-based ingredients to give you that creamy texture, but also a luxurious lather. So to make this is what you're going to need. You're going to need distilled water. So this water is the base of most skincare products because it hydrates and helps blend all of our ingredients. You're also going to need some vegetable glycerin, and this is a humectant, which means it pulls moisture into your skin. It's one of those ingredients that leaves your skin feeling just really supple. We're going to need a little bit of citric acid, just a very tiny amount of citric acid. We are just going to use a small amount just to make sure we're getting the pH level adjusted so that it's perfect for your skin. We're also going to be using BTMS 25. This is an emulsifier, which helps bind the oil and the water together, giving the face wash that rich, creamy texture that we're looking for. You're going to need almond oil. It is nourishing and it's great for dry or sensitive skin. It softens and conditions the skin while it's also cleansing the skin. We need cetyl alcohol. So don't be a little worried about the word alcohol. This is just a fatty alcohol that helps to thicken the face wash to give it a silky texture. We're gonna need some colloidal oatmeal. And this is the star of this ingredient because it's soothing, it's anti-inflammatory, and it's perfect for sensitive and irritated skin. We're gonna use a coco glucoside, which is gentle. It's a plant-based cleanser that will help remove any of the dirts and oils without stripping your skin. The last two ingredients we're going to use is liquid germall plus, which is a preservative, and then we're going to use some vitamin E oil because it's nourishing and it also helps with the shelf life of our product. So gather your ingredients and let's get started. Now that we know all of the ingredients we need, we can start putting them in our heat safe containers. We actually have, it's so many ingredients because we have two phases. We have a heated water phase and then a heated oil phase here. So what we're going to do is transfer the heated water phase into our container. So that is the distilled water, the vegetable glycerin, and the citric acid. In the bigger heat safe container, we're going to put our heated oil phase. So we're going to add in there our BTMS 25, our almond oil, cetyl alcohol, and then the star of the show, our colloidal oatmeal. Okay, now we're going to create a little water bath for our ingredients. We're going to create a little water bath. So you only need a few inches of water into a skillet here. We're going to add in the heated phase and our water. So the oil phase has melted down. It took about 10 minutes, so now we're going to take it off the heat. Now that we've taken it off the heat, we need to remeasure our water phase. So it is at 117.3, so we need to get it back up to 118. So I have some heated distilled water that I'm going to use a dropper to get it back up to 118, which isn't... There we go, 118. Now we are going to pour our water phase into our heated oil phase. And stir. Stir it up really good. So now let's get out our immersion blenders, and what we're going to do is we're going to blend it down for about a minute, then we're going to let it cool for a minute, and then we'll blend it again, and then we'll cool until it's like a lotion where it's thick and it's creamy. Okay? I feel like I wish that wasn't a lesson that we needed to like. Okay, so our emulsion is all cooled down. As you can see, it looks more like a lotion now. It's really thick, and it's really thick. It's very creamy. So now we can start on our cool down ingredients. So because the cool down ingredients are so small, what we're gonna do is take a scoop of this lotiony like substance. I'm gonna take some scoops here. And we're gonna use this small amount to measure our cool down ingredients because they're so small. So we're doing this because it minimizes the amount of cool down ingredients that are lost in another container. So we're gonna just use a small amount. So we're going to first put in there our preservative. We're gonna first put in the preservative. We're now going to do our vitamin E oil. And last but not least, our coco glucoside. All right, so let's stir. And add it to this one now. Once you add the cool down ingredients, it does thin out a little bit. And this is normal, so do not be alarmed. So I'm gonna check the pH of my ingredient. So the pH is still a little too high. It looks like it's at a 6. So what you do when it's too high is you can add some more citric acid. So that is what we're going to do. Okay. We got the pH back in control. So your pH for this should be between 4 and 4.5 and 5.5. So I have my little container here. I already put some in here. I was testing some out and I love it, so I'm making more. And I'm just going to pour it in. All right, it's all bottled up. All right, and that is it, you guys. That was the tutorial for a creamy oatmeal facial wash that is perfect for everyday use. I use it, my tween daughter uses it, and it makes your skin feel nice and clean without all that tightness that I used to feel when using face wash. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and share it, and then hit that notification bell so that you never miss another episode. So until next time, happy crafting.